Welcome back, everyone. Hope you've all had a good day. Have you had a good day? Good. I've had a very good day. I popped out my day off, and when I come back, Mr. Amazon have been and left me a little present. And it's something I've been waiting to get my hands on for quite a while because this fragrance was released in other countries first, and I've seen a lot of American, European, and Middle Eastern YouTubers all waxing lyrical about how great this fragrance is. And today I finally got my hands on it, and it's this Lattafa's Art of Universe. This is part of their Pride range. Beautiful display case it comes in, silver plaque on the front. Opens it up. The one thing I don't like the way it opens up that side rather than that side like a book, but I'm sort of being a bit nitpicky there. Interesting bottle design. It's got quite a lot of hate online, but I actually quite like the bottle. It's something a bit different. Stands out, and I mean it's solid. It's like picking up a brick, if I'm honest. Absolutely solid. This is all 3D, raised off the front. And this is what they're doing on the Pride range. They're having this sort of artwork on the front of all the bottles. This is a clone of Ex Nihilo's Blue Talisman. Now, I'm going to start the video with a bit of controversy because is this the best clone of Blue Talisman? No. I can think of one or two others that are probably more accurate in terms of cloning Blue Talisman. But is this an absolutely banging fragrance in its own right? Yes. This is beautiful. Lattafa have pulled out the bag. They just keep delivering banger after banger. This is such an interesting take on the fresh summer fragrance. This is a real powerhouse fragrance. I got this about three and a half hours ago now. I sprayed myself with it and I popped out, and it smells just as fresh on me now as it did when I first sprayed myself. And while I was out, I had 3 or 4 people come up to me and ask me what fragrance I was wearing. I had one lady come up to me and said she'd followed me from one shop to another to ask me what fragrance I was wearing, which, if you're into fragrances like I am, that's an amazing feeling. That's like scoring a goal in football, to be honest. So yeah, I was really pleased with that. This opens up lovely, sweet mandarin, fresh bergamot and mint. It says ginger listed on the notes. If I'm honest, first time I sprayed it, I didn't really get any ginger at all, but spraying it again there, I'm sort of getting a bit more ginger come through. It doesn't really have much spice. It doesn't really have much bite to proceedings. It's just really musky. You've got pear, orange blossom, and then you've got the cedar, amber, and the absolute superstar of this show, the musk. That's what makes this so interesting, because it's fresh, but with such a lovely warm muskiness to it. Like I say, the reason I would say it's not the most accurate clone is Blue Talisman is like a more toned down version of this. It's a more sort of grown up version. It's the sort of thing you'd wear to a very formal event. This is fun. It's playful. I've had a big smile on my face since I put it on. I'd more wear this for nights out in the summer, days out in the summer, date nights. This would be a real winner. Projects like an absolute beast, leaves a phenomenal sillage, and the longevity on it just seems insane. It smells more masculine from my skin than it does from my shirt. I put on 6 sprays. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, that was all I needed, and even that might have been too much. You know, don't be spraying 10, 20 times, guys, because you will literally clear a room if you do. But that left a great sillage, enough for people to pick up on in town. This is £35 on Amazon at the moment. I've seen it on various websites, you know, ranging from 35 up to £65. Would I say this is worth the £35 I paid for it? Absolutely. Is this going to rival Vintage Radio and Tarafi Blue as my go-to scent for the summer? Yep. It's going to be very hard pressed to choose between them two and this. Great fragrance. Highly recommended, guys. Like Lattafa just deliver again and again and again, and they've done it again today. This is Lattafa's Art of Universe. Not the best clone of Talisman, Blue Talisman, but as a fragrance on its own right, absolutely banging. I hope you're all good, and I'll speak to you soon.